Okay, what we got here, boys and girls, I guess, I don't want to offend nobody, is your USGI standard 6-mag bandolier. 2 of them, not just 1, but 2. What you do to make this, or you can, because it's customized the way I want it, and I'll show how to use this in another video, and you'll like that one too. Basically, take both of them. You got 2 of them. You're gonna stitch it really good to connect them so that one overlaps the other. And I mean, when I stitch, this is all hand stitched. Okay, that's your basics. So once you get those 2 put together, these straps, as you can see, have been cut. Okay, because the way it comes up, goes like this and attaches here, and this one attaches here. So what I did is I cut, but you leave about so much here, that way you can attach it. So if I take off the tape, you would see it's restitched, but I got the tape on to protect the stitching. So when you do it right, it forms a crossover like the Chinese bandolier, for the SKS or the AK. It's basically my version of a, what is it? I think it's the M81 or whatever, but it works. And once you get all that done, everything's hand done, you can adjust it however you want. And then down below, at first I used, paracord, wrap it through to secure the waist. But I was like, no, looking on Temu, and did a special for, you spend 20 bucks and you get all the shit for $2. I got the belt, which is actually pretty good, holds up good and nice and comfy. And then, how we got it set up for when I'm doing in my thing, took off one of the pouch cuts. As you can see, I cut it off, and then attached a double pouch magazine for pistols for my 9, and then I left 1, 2, 3, 4, and then over on the other side, just left this as an open pouch. I can put, whatever the hell I want to put in there. There's another little project that I made myself. Works really good. As you can see, you put the magazine in there. This is all scrap material that I came across. Got this stuff off of some stuff sack. And this is the original snaps. So, I mean, you're going to get stuff wet, but it's easy. That way you're not spending buku money. You're doing things on the cheap. And then, what you'll see, how I got the magazines, because this is made for the M4 magazines, but as you can tell what I use. Place one in there, and then you see how you do, pinch it, and then just kind of back and forth a couple times. That way it forms picture. And that way it's still loose enough to put in and out. You do all of them. And 2 going this way, 2 going that way. And then I got bored because it was really cold winter. Went over all the stitching, and once you get used to doing hand stitching, it's pretty easy. Instead of watching TV or playing video games, I make my own shit. Just like the guy up north in Alaska, Ivory. He does the same thing. Everything's customized for me, not nobody else. I'll give you ideas how to do stuff like he does, but don't expect, you got to get out in the field and play to figure out how you want to do shit. So, I'll show you how, and then I'll show you how it fits. Works. Just like so. And it's comfortable. And then, if you're going to do this kind of stuff, you get off of, what is it, Amazon? Off of Amazon, it's upholstery thread. Get a big spool of the stuff and some heavy-duty needles for doing this stuff. And then you're going to wind up with little pokies in your fingers, but it gives you calluses. Then you get manly hands, or Bertha hands. I will be making a video how this basically rolls up into nothing. I mean, it weighs maybe an ounce with no magazines in it. I attach it to my web gear when I go out, do my thing, instead of carrying the, 40 pounds of web gear and extra this and extra that. I just grab a couple magazines, put it in here, and then when I, put up my little base camp where I'm going to be staying overnight, you take this and go out and do your little patrolling around, blah, blah, blah. You're not wasting all the calories. You know what I'm saying? I'll explain it in a video what I mean by burning calories, because you don't want to be doing that shit if you ain't putting nothing in. See you then. Bye, dog.